Hello, hello, and welcome to Met Comedy Night. Tonight we have the Comedy Pigs performing, and if you saw the little tease, that's Matt Vance is going to be your host tonight, the director this month for the Comedy Pigs, and those two previews. So our last main stage project, Something Brilliant, is still available to purchase for a limited time. I think you've got another week-ish on that. Next project coming up, Loving Frederick. We've been going around the community and finding people to talk about how much they love Frederick. If you want to send in a video, send it in. Send it in to me. I'll edit you in to one of our video transitions during the hour-long shows. So, well, 50 minutes. 50 minutes. 50, you know. So anyways, those are Saturday, April 17th, Saturday, April 24th, and May 1st at 8 p.m. They're all Saturdays. You could buy a ticket for all three, or you could buy a ticket to just one. They're at different prices and everything. MarylandEnsemble.org, that's where you can find out more information about that. And you know what? If there's a case of emergency, if there's a fire, get out of your house. And the Comedy Pigs, here they are. Give them a warm welcome. Woo woo!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our show tonight. We actually have an anniversary we're celebrating here as the Comedy Pigs. This is the 28th anniversary of improvising on a computer. That's not really true. It feels like that. No. It's actually the 28th anniversary of the Comedy Pigs. It's been around for a really long time. I've been in the group since I was 3. I think Tom was even younger than that. So, we've had a lot of fun performing as the Comedy Pigs, and we're excited to perform for you tonight. Make sure you have your chat open, because we're going to be asking for some suggestions during the course of the evening, and we're going to jump right in and do that right now. We're going to start the evening off with a game called Letters from Camp, where our Comedy Pigs are going to be campers at these different, very specific and interesting camps, and they're going to be sharing some letters back home to their loved ones. So to get started, put some suggestions in the chat of different types of camps you would like to see. They can be related to, let's say, a blue-collar job, white-collar job, maybe something you have in that weird drawer in your kitchen, something you got for Christmas that was odd. Anything you can think of, just fill the chat with some suggestions, and we'll get started, and we will convey some letters from those camps. So the first camp I see here, very interesting one, Balloon Animal Camp is going to be our first camp. We need letters from Balloon Animal Camp. Julia.
Dearest parents mine, thank you so much for sending me to Balloon Animal Camp. I have found so many snakes.
Dear Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to Balloon Animal Camp, but everyone here seems to be full of hot air. I'm ready to come home.
Nice. Next we have Rob.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you, I suppose, for sending me to Balloon Animal Camp. Think you may have gotten the wrong brochure. Making balloons out of animals, needs some help.
Oh,
Timmy. Cool and unusual. Molly.
Dear Dad and Martha, thanks so much for sending me to Balloon Animal Camp. I know this is your special alone time during the summer, but could you please come pick me up early? All of the other campers are super into blow, and I am just not into it. Your estranged daughter/stepdaughter, Sarah.
All right, that was Balloon Animal Camp. We're going to move to our next fun and exciting camp. We're going to go to Donut Camp. Julia.
dearest parents mine, thank you so much for sending me to Donut Camp. We have this fun activity. It's like a carnival day, and I aim the water at the dunk tank, and then my counselors go a Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Donuts. Rob.
clever.
Hey, dear Mom and Dad, thank you so much for sending me to donut camp. My ass has been killing me, and these things are great to sit on.
Thomas.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm having a great time at donut camp. Before I came to this camp, I felt like I was missing something, like there was the hole in me, and donut camp has filled it. It's like a donut hole filler.
Got donut holes at this camp. Julia.
The hole is filled with donut.
Dearest parents mine, thank you much for sending me to donut camp. I feel as if I know the camp's parking lot well.
We're all doing donuts. Very good. Molly.
Got it.
Dear Mom and Mom, thank you so much for sending me to donut camp. I have met the love of my life. His name is Crispy, and he always gets me hot and ready.
All right. And now we're going to move to our last camp of the evening. We're going to go to spaghetti camp. Julia.
Dearest parents mine, thank you much for sending me to spaghetti camp. I have to say, I have seen so many meatballs.
That's it. Lots of meatballs. Katie.
Dear Sven and Mama, thank you so much for sending me to spaghetti camp. I've had so much fun. Every night we get sauced.
Okay. Molly.
To my parents, hey Mom and Dad, it's me, Samantha. I've had the best time here at spaghetti camp, but I think that you should know that I'm coming home prego.
Bravo.
So good.
Props and everything. Thomas.
So realistic.
Hey, dear Mario and Luigi. Thanks so much for sending me to spaghetti camp. I think you will be very pleased when I come back because at spaghetti camp, we all get ranked and the winner is given a large cash prize. So I think you'll be happy because right now I am on top. And when you are on top of spaghetti camp, you get covered in cheese.
Covered in cheese. And we'll wrap it up with Rob's letter from spaghetti camp.
Dear parents, thank you so much for sending me to spaghetti camp. I studied all year last year for lasagna, but you thought it was better to send me to spaghetti camp. I can't wait to get home and thank you so much, Mom and Dad.
Got ready for lasagna and got spaghetti.
Yeah,
Lasagna's
that
like
is a
deluxe
that is a
spaghetti.
disappointment.
Disappointment, it's a letdown.
I do prefer lasagna.
And I think Molly gets the award for best letter from camp of all time.
Yeah.
That was the best way to announce anything.
She's really
Yes.
committed.
Best letter from any camp.
It was just full commitment. It was full commitment.
Full commit, yes.
You can go to any
And you had
camp.
help. You had help. You had help.
Improvise that.
You improvised it.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that was
improvised.
improvised.
I improvised it completely.
Uh-huh. Nailed it.
Yeah,
All right.
can I have my basketball back?
Yeah, I'll send it right over.
We're going to jump to our next game now. We have a game called A to Z, and this game's going to be for Thomas and Katie. And they're going to be performing a scene where they're going to have a conversation back and forth. But every other line that they say in this scene is going to have to start with the next consecutive letter of the alphabet. So we're going to get some suggestions from you. We'll get a location, actually. Somewhere maybe you visited during the course of the day or the last week. You put that in for your suggestions. And they're going to perform the scene using the alphabet and starting the next line with the next consecutive letter of the alphabet. So if Katie had the letter C and she said, "Can I help you?" then Rob would have to come on and say, "Don't you know it?" and so on and so forth until they've gone all the way through the alphabet. And also to get started, if you want to put your favorite letter of the alphabet in there, we can use that to get started as well. Let's take a look at some of the suggestions we have here. We have BWI. So we'll just say airport would be the suggestion for the location. And then everybody has the letter P. So we'll start with someone who has the favorite letter P. And this is Katie and Rob, so take it away.
Please, sir, can you help me?
Quiet. Can you just be quiet?
Real quick, I just need to know if this is the plane to San Jose.
Sorry, what was the question?
Too quick. I was too quick. I'm sorry. I'm just worried I'm going to miss my plane to San Jose, and I was wondering if this was the right gate.
Unless you missed the large sign up there, you're at the right gate.
Very funny. We got a funny guy here. Very funny. So can I expect, I thought the plane would be here by now. It's running late?
Wait over there.
Xerox machine, do you know where there is one? I just wanted to make a quick copy.
You should have thought of that earlier.
Zoinks! What is with the customer service here? Dude, I just want to make a copy and get on the plane. Do you think you could help me?
All right. Calm down. I don't want to have to call security. I think I can help you.
Better. Thank you. So can you tell me about what time the plane will be here?
Continuous airline travel. Let me see. Yeah, 10 minutes.
Delta is the worst, I swear. Okay, so I will have enough time to go make my copy?
Even if you took 9 minutes.
For a customer service gentleman, you are lacking on the service part of it. Do you mind just watching my bag real quick while I go make my copy?
Great. That's what I get paid for, to watch people's bags. Sure, I can watch your bag.
Happy day it is indeed. I am just gonna make this copy real quick. I'm gonna come back, and I expect the plane to be here.
I'll hold it just for you.
Just real quick. I'm going right now.
Keep it up.
Listen, I have had a long day of travel. I need to make one copy, and I want to come back, get my bags, get on that plane, and get to San Jose and never see you again.
Move it then, if you want to get on this plane.
No, you know what? I have put up with enough. I am nice, I am appropriate, and I get this kind of response for airline customer service. And you know what? I'm over it.
Oh, wait, you just missed it.
Piece of shit.
That was A to Z, and we got to hear the one of the best Z words of all time. So excited.
Oh, that was
Anytime I get to hear the word
amazing.
zoinks.
You just don't hear that enough.
And Katie got
That's
a round of
perfect.
applause during that.
Yeah.
I guess you weren't being a nice guy, Rob, so you didn't get a round of applause.
Oh yeah, everybody
During
wanted
that.
to hear that F-bomb that was getting teased up there too.
Just
The
waiting
little
for it,
tease.
Yeah.
For it. Yeah.
We're gonna record that and send that into Delta on a what not to do customer service video that they can play for new employees.
You've officially made me not want to fly. Thanks so
Yes,
much.
ever again.
Thanks for ruining my day. Thank you.
All right. And so yeah, this next game we're gonna play is called Oscar Winning Moment, and this is gonna be a game for everybody here. And we're gonna let actually Steven explain the game. before he gets going on explanations, you can start putting in the chat the title of movies that you wish were made. Any kind of outlandish title you can think of a movie that's never been made before, but perhaps you'd like to see. So go ahead and start filling the chat up with those, and I'll let Steven take it away. Matthew Hasselhoff here, older brother of David Hasselhoff. You might have seen him in several TV programs back in the 80s. I'm excited to be presenting this year's nominees for the Oscar Myer Awards. We're going to see
One
short
moment.
clips.
My audio wasn't on at all, so maybe I should explain the game.
We were testing their lip reading abilities.
Yeah. I got a whole new scene built for this game, but you didn't need to hear it about it, apparently. So here we go.
I thought no audio was one of the titles.
Yeah, that's. I wasn't looking at the chat, but apparently you were. Okay, so here we go. Here we go again.
Steven, take it away.
Thank you. We have Matt Hasselhoff going to be the presenter of the Oscar Myer Award for Best Actor in a Motion Picture ever recorded ever here tonight. So you will get to see a 30-second clip of each of the best 5 performances ever, and immediately following all the performances, immediately viewing all of the nominees, you actually get to decide who the winner is. Each clip is only 30 seconds long, and we're going to try and only give you 30 seconds to vote. So that's what's happening, and I hope I said everything this time like I did the first time when you couldn't hear me. Let's take it down.
I think it was better this time.
Yeah, nailed it the second time around.
Thank you.
The first.
The first was a run through. It was a run through.
Yeah, you got to get a practice run in, you know what I mean?
And now we're going down to the showroom floor to get the game started.
Hello, everybody. It's Matt Hasselhoff here, third cousin of the famous David Hasselhoff, brought in just to announce the nominees for this year's Oscar Myer Awards. We have some lovely actors here with the Comedy Pigs, and we're going to see clips of each of their films, and we're going to jump right in with the amazing Katie Hepburn in the film called Ghost Gone Wild. Now, the amazing thing about this film is she's actually one of the ghosts, and since she's a demon, she has horns, but the special effects budget wasn't up to par, so she actually had to use her fingers for the horns while doing this amazing acting job. Let's take a look.
Casper, I'm ready to go wild, but I can't go wild with these. Look at these things. It's a joke. These horns are a joke. No one will be terrified by me. Who am I going to poke? I need to upgrade. Where can I upgrade? Casper, I know you have the hookup. I just need one better horn. Just one, even if it was slightly higher. I would get some respect. And I'm a ghost that deserves respect. Tell me, Casper.
Amazing clip from a riveting film. We're going to jump right into our next clip. We have Rob Doof in the amazing motion picture Air Force 2. Now, during the course of this movie, it is little known fact that Rob was actually high as balls during the filming, and it actually enhanced his acting abilities. Let's take a look at the scene.
You're telling me there's a terrorist in my bathroom on my plane, and nobody's done a damn thing about it. Look, Anne, give me your gun. I'll take care of this. No, I know I'm not some professional gunfighter, but damn it, if this is my plane in my bathroom.
Amazing work from Rob Deuce. We're going to jump into our next clip. We have Molly Garland in the amazing film called The Gamer Tag I Regretted. Now, during this film, she's going to use her amazing ability to mime while speaking, which you don't often see together, but she does an amazing job of it here.
Gaming ability rains down upon me. From inside the box, I can't get out into the game. It's closing in on me. Slowly. I am becoming one with the game. And soon I will be no more.
Riveting mime work. The next clip we have is Julia Doppelganger in the film Tissues, The Reckoning, which is actually a sequel to a Star Trek film, and she manages to do her entire character speaking only Klingon. Enjoy.
Ho, ta kek met bilop kot jai. Emle. Wo kan kot karafak. From clown karast. Ho, ho, ko, 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 ko.
You don't normally see that kind of genuine emotion from a Klingon, but I'll tell you what, Julia still captured it there. And last but not least, it's going to be hard to follow up, we have the film Bwahaha, starring Thomas Dong. There might be more to that name, but it's cut off here on my card. Thomas Dong is going to be in the soon-to-be cult classic No Audio. And in this film called No Audio, he somehow manages to be exceptionally audible. Let's take a look.
What? What's this? My podcast. It's stopped. Well, there's no reason for this. Podcasts, they're forever. There's so many of them. I have so much to listen to. I have so much time now at home. This was supposed to be my podcast year. What will I do without the podcast? Oh God. Well, I can clean my guns again, I guess. I mean, I was listening to enough true crime. but what about cooking? I can learn how to cook again. No more eating raw meat. Yes. Yes.
And that was our nominees for this year's Oscar Myer. Put your hands together for these incredible actors. And I want to make a correction. That was Thomas Dongbang. We got the full name in there. Thomas Dongbang, ladies and gentlemen. And now it's your turn to vote for these amazing actors, and we're going to find out who the winner is this year of this year's Oscar Myer Acting Award. Amazing work, Comedy Pigs. Do we have the vote tallies coming in?
The poll has already been launched.
Right.
It's on Twitch. There's an actual voting poll built into Twitch if you're watching on twitch.tv/MetComedyNight. If you're watching on Facebook, you can type into the chat, and I'll do my best to potentially count it and add it in. And I'm sure you have less than 30 seconds at this point. Let's see where the view results. So where are we at right now? It looks looks like one vote in for Julia right now. It's 100% Julia so far. 2 votes for Julia. No one else has a vote. It's going down hard. Oh, is there some in the chat?
Yeah,
is there
check out the chat. There's some votes.
Okay, well, let's see. 3 for Julia on Twitch, and
Spot
then
on Klingon.
it looks like
no. The first thing I said was actual Klingon. Everything else is up.
it is all Julia. We got
a winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Couple of dongs. Julia is our winner. Let's
hear the acceptance speech from Julia Doppelganger with the spot on Klingon impression.
Van Klan for Kak Kipla Frach Ko Kakak Bet Vilop Kotje Frach Kav from back.
She said her parents are going to be very proud of her for winning this award, and she is one of the top Klingon impersonators in the world, and they're certainly proud of her, as well as the rest of the folks on the planet Klingon.
It's actually called Klingon.
Klingon. Did I pronounce that right? Klingon.
Klingon. There's more. You need more.
All right.
Well, you get it.
Well, thank you for joining us for our first annual Oscar Myer Awards here. Some amazing acting chops being displayed. We're going to jump into our next game now. We have a game called Zoom Promotion Meeting. So we're going to have 2 of our comedy pigs taking part in a Zoom meeting, getting ready to promote one of their employees. So to get this game started, again, I'm going to ask for some suggestions of different jobs that you might find interesting. Maybe a job you wanted when you were a kid but didn't end up doing as an adult. So you can go ahead and start typing those in the chat. And we're going to start this game off with Molly and Rob. And they're going to be getting this Zoom meeting up and running, and then Julia is going to be joining them. But while Julia is gone, Rob and Molly are going to be endowing Julia with some unique characteristics. And when she comes in, she's going to have to use those characteristics as part of her character as she accepts the promotion at this brand new job. So let's take a look at the chat here and see what kind of, right away, my eye is going to go to koala care person. So not only does this person work at a zoo, this is not only a zoo, it's a koala specialist promotion we're going to be seeing here today. So we're going to start off with Molly and Rob. Take it away.
I think you're making the right call doing this promotion. This is a long time coming.
It really is, Dr. Phillips. I've seen so much potential in Martha. You know, her skills are being underutilized here. And, you know, she has checked the panda bears for, you know, mites and ticks for going on 4 years now. She's plucked through their fur. And I think it's just time that we let her, you know, have a little more, you know, responsibility. Let her feed them. Let her do other fun jobs that go along with pandas like you and I know.
Right. Well, you know, let's play to her strengths. I mean,
right.
When you talk about her strengths, I'm talking about the random poems that she just seems to come up with out of thin air. I mean, these entertain the pandas to no end.
Oh my goodness. She'll just riff off of any story and then just make it completely different. It just like starts as a fairy tale you think you know, and then it just goes off the rails. It's amazing. I was also thinking that she has shown such dedication. And I think it's from her time, you know, sitting with them and picking all of those, you know, little mites off of their fur, but the fact that she will switch into speaking panda bear for at least, you know, 3 to 4 sentences and then straight back to English. Right. It's just like it's just seamless. It's a seamless transition.
It is. And you know, I think it comes from her time in prison. You know, and she's very open about that, and how she ran the prison cell kind of like we do our organization here. I mean, she was the boss there. And
just don't bring up the fact that she lost the bottom half of her arm.
Right.
She's got I don't know the proper terminology, but I'll say the one half arm, if you will. Oh, here she comes.
Yes, I love your
Martha.
Hi.
So
Hi, Martha.
lovely to see you.
Good to see you too. Sorry, I was talking to Freckles.
We would
Freckles
expect
is so
nothing
great.
less.
Nothing less.
Oh, thanks, you guys. Oh, my goodness. What a day it is. In order to live, I must be. But in order to be, I must live for the day to start.
Just
Bravo.
profound.
Bravo.
Poetry is subjective.
Bravo.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Lovely, Martha.
I just, I was thinking about it the other day about how much I love my job. Oh,
Yes. We were
It's so much
thinking
fun.
that exact same thing. I mean, I tell you, the whole office was up in arms. We were just very excited about the prospect of you working here, and I'm going to leave it to my cohort here to tell you why we're here.
Thank you, Dr. Phillips. Yes, we are here because we want you
go
to
ahead,
have. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry.
We want you to have more responsibility around the pandas, just like you've been like a family member to them. And now you can truly lend a hand.
I'm so glad you say that because I've been bonding with the pandas. I mean, they even convinced me to get a tattoo. I couldn't get one in prison, but I got one here. It says Boss Mom on it. Boss Mom.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
That is a prison tat, if I've ever seen one.
I didn't feel comfortable getting one in prison, but now that I've been with the pandas, I just can feel it. I feel it because it's real. It's real because I feel it. If you can't feel it, you can't reel it. It's not real.
And you can't feel that arm because it's fake. Anyway,
promotion.
We are offering you a promotion to, step up your game. No more just poop and termites for you. Now you're on to being able to feed them. So we're just
getting both hands in there.
I can clap both hands. Thank you very much. You know how real this hand is? There's an ingrown fingernail on it. That's how real this hand is. That's how real it feels to me. It's got an ingrown fingernail that I had to put in myself so that it felt real. Okay?
And one last thing before
Sorry.
It was a long promotion.
That was an amazing promotion.
Sorry. I just got so into the tattoo that I started.
Everybody just give a hand for Julia and the other.
Give a hand.
Just one.
Just a hand, not two. Got to specify here. All right. All right. That was Zoom promotion party, everybody. And fortunately, we had a lot of fun tonight. Unfortunately, we are at our last game tonight. So we're going to be doing a hoedown. We're going to end the evening in a song for you. So to get started, before we get going any further, I need some suggestions of your favorite springtime activity. We're going to use that as the inspiration for our hoedown that we're going to be doing this evening. So make sure you put all those in the chat. And while that's taking place, I'm going to say that it was great performing for you tonight, and thank you so much for joining us. We have another show like this coming up in May. I'm going to go back into the chat here really quick and try to see what kind of suggestions we have. By the way, I want to say from the audience in general, there were some amazing suggestions, so it was really hard to pick a suggestion. So make sure you come back in May because we're going to need all those suggestions in May.
Thank you.
As well.
It'll be our season closer.
Yes, it will be our final show of the season.
Last show of the season.
I know.
We're gonna go with A lot of them related to gardening and planting. So we're going to go with a gardening theme. That's, the time of year we're in with spring. So we're going to do a hoedown related to gardening. Stephen, is there anything at the Met we're going to need to promote here at the end of the show before we get going with our final song?
Yeah, sure. We want you to tune in to Loving Frederick, our webinar series that is like a brochure magazine, all about Frederick communities and all about loving Frederick. MarylandEnsemble.org is where you can find a ticket for that, and that's Saturdays, April 17th, April 24th, and Saturday, May 1st. And that last Comedy Pig show is specifically May 7th. Friday.
Yes. So
at 9.
Yep. It's going to be all hands on deck. And like I said, we're going to need your amazing suggestions. So be sure to tune in. And now we're going to jump right into our final. We have audio problems again. We're going to jump into our final game of the evening. We're going to sing a hoedown, and we're going to kick it off with a gardening hoedown. Take it away, Katie.
Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum bum. I love spring. I probably should buy a flower. Seeing things grow gives me lots of power. I planted my daisy in the back. I don't know plants, but should it be turning black?
Bum, 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 bum. I was outside doing some yard work. My neighbor came over and he's always a jerk. He came and looked and made a nasty face. So I grabbed my hoe and I put him in his place.
Bum 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 bum. I want to learn to garden so I can do my part. I got a book out of the library. That's a good place to start. It says that manure is good. See, I'm in the loop, but I couldn't find any manure, so I went and used my poop.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Now that it's spring. I do love to garden. I love to dig in the dirt. I don't beg your pardon, but I come across things I don't like at all. I panic because these snakes are really tall.
Bum 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 bum. We've been stuck inside so long. It's time to go out. So I decided I'd get some plants and really have a bout. I planted all day. I thought I was gonna croak, and I looked at what I bought, and it said poison oak.
All right, everybody. That's our hoedown, and that's our final game for this evening. Thank you again for joining us tonight. Like we said, tune in May 7th for our final show of the season, for all of us performing our last show, and bring those amazing suggestions. And once again, thank you for joining us tonight. We've been the Comedy Pigs. I'm Matt.
Katie.
Rob.
Molly.
Julia.
Thomas. Good night.
Good night.
Everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.